Hello, my beautiful people. How are you? Today is the 18th. It's Thursday of September 18th, of course. We do have that solar eclipse coming up on the new moon on Sunday, and then, of course, the equinox on the 22nd, Monday. I just wanted to discuss some things before we move on to the cards. The cycles that for most of you are closing this summer. In other words, the cycle is done, and you might have been in this cycle for years. It's over. And again, if this is resonating with you, again, these are not personal readings. I don't know your particular story. I don't know if your cycle is going to continue or not. I don't know if it's you also having to let go of certain things. I don't know, because I don't, again, these are not personal readings, these are a collective reading. Now, that being said, I also don't know, once the 22nd hits, if we're going to still continue this story, because again, not everybody's going to wrap up the cycle. So do keep that in mind. If this is resonating with you, if it isn't, again, these are not private readings. Private readings are being very geared to you. So that's my only thing, is like the idea of me doing these readings for you. Yes, the energies may not change from day to day all the time, because, well, that's just life. Not everything is a big dramatic moment from day to day. But is to hopefully put myself out of business, basically, so that you never have to watch my readings again, so that you've moved on and you're in your power and life is good. That's the whole thing. So I don't know if people are still wishing and hoping that this person will come back. I think it's very unlikely for a lot of you that this person's going to come back at all. They can think whatever they want. I think it's about focusing on the new. Again, this person may be thinking for the rest of their life that they want to come and reach out to you. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? Because so we also have to sort of move on and figure out, okay, this is just not going anywhere. I think most of you are at that point. I think most of you don't want to be bothered with this. I think most of you are, of course, interested in the new. And like I said, when these new cycles begin for you, I don't think a lot of you are even going to turn back and never look at this again, which is great, which is, what I'm hoping happens. So I don't know what's going to happen once we get past the 22nd. I don't know if this story is going to continue for some of you, but I want to, to let you know that, again, I hope, this may or may not resonate with you. Again, these are not private readings. And that's very important to consider, because, sometimes we like to read into things as human beings that really aren't ours. And, for those of you who may be questioning whether this is or isn't, what I think the best thing I could recommend to you is to do some meditation, to really, let your intuitive abilities speak. Take your emotions out of it, because the emotions, like, overthinking things, can block up the heart here. What's truly happening? What do we truly need to do? And, that can be very difficult, because, the heart wants what the heart wants. And unfortunately, sometimes that is not the case of what the universe wants for you. And so that will just be a forever longing sometimes. And, we want you to move beyond that. So again, everyone's story is going to be different here. It really is each individual story. The collective here that I'm reading, there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of things that most people will pick up on this. But again, you really have to see if this particular story is for you or not. Unless you call me for, and not call me, but email me for a private reading, I don't know. So, and the thing is, the reason why I'm saying this is I really want to see the best for you, and to really have you move on into these new cycles and not be stuck in the past, and not be, here for something. Because let's face it, your low-vibing mask here, if this is resonating with you, is a real, douche. Seriously. That comes up time and time again. Like, why would you want that kind of person in your life? Seriously. And that's why they were taken out of your life, okay? So, and I think most of you understand that, most of you agree with that. But let's, think about that, in many different aspects. Do some meditation on it, because I want to see you guys really vibrating and standing in your highest power and enjoying your life and moving forward, okay? So that is really it. And, to eventually put myself out of business basically is kind of the goal. So I'm not here trying to string you along forever and ever and ever, you know what I mean? So I hope that makes some sense. I hope that, that helps in some way. So let's see what the cards are today. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh, that was a weird sound. We have the Queen of Cups in the upright. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in the upright. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ananet in reverse. Okay. Behind that, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Lovers in the upright, Two of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. Okay, we're going to be stopping there. Stop there? Okay. So we have somebody either receiving a lot of bad news. Yeah, they're receiving a lot of bad news. Are they also coming into gaslight? No. They're just receiving a lot of bad news. Low vibrating mask, yeah, it's all the low vibers. They're receiving a lot of bad news, which makes sense because they're in tower moments right now. Two of Wands in the upright, in the reverse, which has been, we saw a lot of the Two of Swords, I think, yesterday, and the Two of Wands, what's been coming up in reverse. And that means that they're not able to make a plan. They're not able to come to you. They're not able to do anything. That's why I said, a lot of these people, yeah, they may be thinking that they're going to try to come to you, but they're not. Or you have restrictions against them, or they're just not going to be able to make it. It's not going to happen. The universe says no access. Not going to happen. So, and that's actually good because we want to see you move forward and get away from this thing, this person. So Two of Wands in reverse. Do we need here? Here? No. Here. Okay. We now had the Lovers in the upright. Is this them? Yeah. They're thinking that you were the right choice, but let's get some clarification on this. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Behind that, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the upright. They're left out in the cold. I mean, they know they took a karmic situation, of course. We have a King of Cups in the upright, and we have a Five of Swords in the upright. Behind that, we have the Moon in reverse. Things are being exposed. This is the low vibing mask. Who, again, this is also his energy. This Five of Swords energy is wanting to win at any cost. This is not a good combo. This means this person's a manipulator, okay? Very envious, very jealous that, that you're getting this new start, which is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, which is a new gift from the universe. Again, job, it could be inheritance, it could be a new love, a wide variety of things in the material world. And, they know you made the right choices to receive this. They did not. And the only reason why they're thinking of the right choice is because they're losing and you're gaining. This is the only reason why they think that you're the right choice. That's it. There is no great love here. I lost the love of my life. No. This is because they don't want to pay out their karma, and you're getting all this beautiful dharma. Or at least if you're not particularly getting this Ace of Pentacles, you're very content where you are. There's no drama around you. You're very relaxed. You're enjoying your friends, your family, your new soul tribe. And they're stuck in a heartbreak, disappointment situation. All right, Three of Swords in reverse. Oops. Wait. There we go. Do. All right, with the devil in reverse, and we also have the magician in reverse. Not a good combo. Nine of Swords in reverse. Stuck in this nightmare energy. Three of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The devil stuck in this loop of this devil energy. They have been nullified. They can't seem to do anything. These people were manipulators. This is all your low vibing mass. I mean, this is why this is why you don't want this person back. You just don't. Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Six of Swords in the upright, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. You know, they're trying to figure out how they can get away from this. You know, there's nothing, there's no passion, there's no love, there's no new adventures where they're at. And they're trying to figure out how they can get away from the drama. But it's clearly saying they are stuck in this situation. That's it. End of story. Dun, dun, dun. We have the Ten of Swords in the upright, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is our low vibing, it's our low vibing femme there. Greedy, selfish, self-centered, and she's over here again as well with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So just someone who's not very nurturing. This is not someone who takes care of a home or a family or anybody really, except for herself. And barely that. Wheel of Fortune, of course, in reverse. Someone, these people are getting their karma. They're unable to protect their actions. Again, it's this unhappy mixture of people that they surrounded themselves. None of these people can defend themselves. They're all being exposed for who they are. And we have this Ten of Swords in the upright. Is this a low vibing mask? Yeah. So the low vibing mask wants to heal, at least is thinking about this Ten of Swords in the upright with you. And that's, of course, catty corner here. You are the sweetheart of the deck, the Queen of Cups in the upright. But again, this is all in the ethereal. And again, this is not because there's any great love for you or whatever, no. This is because this person's going through a very difficult time. We got to keep that in perspective, okay? At least for my readings, this is what this is. And again, this may or may not resonate with you. I am just trying to be very clear. This low vibing mask is not a person you want back in your life. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the upright. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in the upright. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Judgment in the upright. Behind the deck, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So again, a sense of being defeated. Five of Pentacles in the upright, being left out in the cold. No money, no support. Ace of Wands in reverse. No new adventure here. Two of Cups in reverse. These people aren't getting along. Broken contracts, but broken soulmates. Everything's falling apart here because judgment has been called. Now again, whether that's with just the universe doing this, or if this is legal proceedings or someone higher up in a corporation or organization, whatever, judgment has been called. And you're here, just beautiful, lovely, this Queen of Cups in the upright. So let's get another card here, please. Boom, 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 boom. We have the King of Swords in the upright. And we have the Hermit in the upright. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is our low vibing femme. There's our low vibing femme. And we have the Page of Swords in the upright, the Knight of Swords in the upright, and the Two of Swords in the upright. Okay. And there's the Temperance. Who is this King of Swords in the upright? Is this a new high vibing? Okay. This is a King of Swords that's a high vibing emperor person, most likely. King of Swords, though, they're coming up as a King of Swords. coming in with some truth. Apparently there's a decision made to come and speak to you, and the Page of Swords and those Knight of Swords are both communication cards. So someone's coming in to speak to you, and this is this new person coming in. Again, it could be a lawyer, it could be, you know, someone from the government coming in to tell you what was been going on. This could be somebody from a corporation, or, you know, maybe you wrote a book and this is coming in from the publisher. You know, it could be a wide variety of different things. Maybe this is someone who's had their eye on you and they really want to ask you out. You know. So let's see what else we have here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not getting equal give and take. Someone is losing things. Things are being taken away. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Behind that, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, well, they're not getting anything. Why, this Ten of Pentacles is yours, and they know it. And again, this could be home and hearth, but this could be quite a bit of abundance. Again, but this could also be building a home with somebody. They get nothing. You know, they're not able to move forward. And again, that's all the karma that is coming into them. And that's why, again, these people want to come towards you, because you're doing well, and they're just paying out their karma. So this isn't any great love affair. This isn't, you know, if this was twin flames, honey, that's gone. This is, you know, was supposed to wake you up and move you forward. And if this was a twin flame, honey, this one didn't launch, and just leave it, just leave it in the trash. Because it's just not worth it. Judgment in reverse. Again, these people refuse to wake up. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They know that they're reaping what they've sown, and they know that you knew this was going to play out in some particular way like this. Because the writing was on the wall. I mean, you're very intuitive to begin with, but I think a lot of people could have seen where this was going to go. All right, give me another card here for the Six of Pentacles, please, in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Cups in the upright. Is this the new high-vibing person? No, this is the low-vibing mass from the past, who doesn't want the cycle to be over. Death card in reverse. They're only feeling some kind of way, again, because they are going through this karma. They're stuck in the cycle. The Eight of Cups in reverse is just saying we're stuck in the same cycle of loss, 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 loss. They're angry, they're frustrated. Knight of Wands in reverse. You have a King of Pentacles in the upright. We have a Queen of Swords in the upright. Is this our high-vibing Queen of Pentacles? Is this our high-vibing King of Pentacles? Yes. So you're going to be sitting there with your new King of Pentacles in the upright, and they know it. And the Eight of Wands in reverse is right here. They're not moving anywhere. So they're very angry, of course, about that you're getting this new person or people coming into your life. Why they are stuck in this situation. Alrighty. Knight of Wands reverse. What is the Knight of Wands reverse? Thank you. We have the Lovers in the upright, and we also have the King of Cups in reverse. And behind that, we have the Page of Pentacles again in reverse. It's right here, we have it again here. Four of Cups. You know, again, this wanting to make you an offer, but there's nothing, they can't give you anything. There's nothing for them to give. They're not getting anything. We have this person's very angry and upset. They know that you were the right one. And when I say that is, you know, to me, this is not about grand love. No. Because if this person truly did love you, this would not be going on. It wouldn't have been going on for years and blah, blah, blah. No, this is someone who was using you and taking advantage of situations. This is someone just knows that you were the correct choice. If they would have stayed with you, they could have had it made. But you see that the universe was not going to allow that because this person was a low vibrational person. And the universe knew that you could heal and move forward in the higher vibration, which is what you're supposed to be doing. This person did not do that, and therefore they're paying the consequences for it. End of story. There is no grand love here. There's no big, statement to be made here. This is someone who is a manipulator. This is someone who uses people. Okay? Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And the Empress in reverse. Just very frustrated. This low vibing femme is very frustrated too. This is just, again, another very toxic person. These two were made for each other, okay? They really were. They were made for each other. Oops, I need to get one in the ethereal. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. We have the Knight of Wands again in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. And the King of Wands in the upright. This is our low vibing masculine here. Is this also the high vibing mask? No, I didn't think so. Ten of Coins in reverse. Yeah, they're losing everything. This is why they're angry. This is why they're upset. And they want to come in, or at least they're thinking they'd like to come in charismatically like they used to be able to. No, this person is a worm. Please, do not do that. Don't even wish this person back. Seriously. It's like Beetlejuice. It's like calling the name 3 times and they might appear. 7 of Swords in reverse. Again, everything being exposed, what these people did. The lies. I mean, Knight of Swords in reverse. Frustrated, lies being exposed. It's just, these are really awful people, sweethearts. 9 of Wands in the upright. They're battle weary, that's for sure. Because every time they turn around now, there's like something they have to fight for. Strength card in the upright, and we also have the 7 of Wands. But well, honey, you guys are well protected. I mean, seriously, you have ethics, value, you have integrity. And you're very well protected. You're spiritually protected, but you're also protecting yourself and your life. When I say your life, not like you have to worry about that, but like you're not letting anything come in to disturb you. And the 7 of Cups in the upright is you having a lot of options come towards you. And there you are, the Queen of Swords. So you're very much the ice queen to this low vibing mask, which you should be. And we have this 9 of Wands here, again, this battle weary energy. Is this them wanting to try again? No, this is just them. Yeah, they're just having to fight. Like every time they turn around, there's another fight they have to do. That's why they're frustrated and angry. But again, that's not your problem. We have the King of Cups again in the upright. And let me guess, is this them? Is this the new person? Oh, that's the new person. 8 of Swords. They know, oh boy. Justice in reverse. So justice is playing out. Knight of Cups, they keep getting more and more bad news. They can't move anything. Again, they feel very trapped here. This is your low vibing mask. They know you're getting this new King of Cups person coming in who's going to really treat you properly. Now, I'm going to clarify here. To get this person as well, this new person, you got to let go of the past, okay? You got to let go of the past. You don't get the new person until you let go of the old person. Now, that doesn't mean if you're watching this, you're like, I want this old person back. No, I think, like I said, most of you are done with this old person. You're just kind of seeing what's playing out here because obviously things are still moving in some direction. But you have to let this person go. It's not wanting this person back at all. It's understanding that. It's understanding the new is coming in for you, and that's a beautiful thing. If you're still wanting this person to come back, the old person to come back, you're not going to see this new person. You're just not going to see this new person. All right? I mean, I hate to say that, but you're not going to see this new person. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this low vibing queen here that we have is not receiving anything, of course. For whatever they were trying to do, they ain't getting it. And of course we have her catty corner here too. We did, in one of the readings, see them having to try to make a plea to your new person. But because her fantasy world is collapsing around her. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in the upright. We also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And behind that, we have the Three of Cups in the upright. Is this our new high vibing person? This is the low vibing mask. We have the low vibing mask here, King of Wands in the upright, appearing to be a King of Wands in the upright. Of course, this is not a charismatic person. This is not someone who gets things done. Three of Pentacles in reverse, of course. Nothing is working out with these two, or whatever they're doing. It's just not happening. God, and they're all obsessed with you. Here's the devil energy. They're obsessed with your new soulmates. They're, you know, obsessed with your new soul tribe, with what's coming into you, you having a good time. These people are obsessive. They're deranged. These are, you know, these are psychos, sociopaths, narcissists. I mean, and to put it in the least terms, these are liars. Okay. So let's just keep it there. Like these are not people that are living their truth. These are not people that are good people. These people lie, they cheat, they steal. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's a lot of karma coming their way. We have the Star in reverse. They're all feeling very hopeless, unhealed, of course. And we have the Nine of Swords in the upright. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Ooh, yeah. Ace of Swords, because the truth is coming in. The truth is going to be here. And again, you know, this is going to depend on each person's story here. But, you know, really concentrate on this new person or these new opportunities. Annette in reverse, the things were not supposed to happen in a certain way. We're going to sort of see what that's about. Of course, this is an extra card in the deck regarding more of fated events. All right. We have 10 of Cups in reverse. We also have the Page of Cups in reverse. And behind that, we have the Temperance in the upright. Four of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess in the upright. Again, you're coming up as this High Priestess, and you knew things were going to fall apart. I mean, it's just very obvious to you, and that's because these people weren't living right. Four of Wands in reverse, there was no foundations built here, whether this was a business, a relationship of any kind, it was falling apart. And we see these people just getting more and more bad news, you know, 10 of Cups in reverse. And you're coming off as very balanced, of course. Now, why is the Annette here? Maybe one for the Annette itself. What wasn't fated to happen? King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Death in reverse. And the Seven of Cups in the upright. Okay, yeah, that's not fated to happen here. Hold on, Matt. The Annette saying this, they're not to come back. Your person from the past. These are very low vibrational people. They are not to come back. They wish to come back, but they cannot. They will not. The universe is not going to allow that. So please remember that. It's time to move on and move forward. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. These people are not gaining anything. They're losing everything, and they're watching you. They're watching their whole life fall apart, actually, as well. Jesus. Give me one more card for the Annette, please. Toot, toot, toot. We have the Knight of Wands in the upright, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Is this coming from our, yeah, okay. So your new person, these new opportunities that are coming in for you, that's what's happening for you. This is the karma, the dharma that is coming your way. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. They're done. There's nothing but bad news here. They're angry and upset that they lost, basically. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They don't get anything. They don't receive anything. You're receiving the newness. You're receiving the new adventures. Okay. Give me 4 cards here to wrap this up, please. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups reversed, and we have the Fool in reverse. Behind that, we have the 2 of Swords in the upright. Someone's feeling very hopeless, of course, and we have the 2 of Swords. Whose decision, who's making this decision? Is it Mahavibing Collective, the new person? Low vibing mask, yeah, low vibing mask in the past, who is stuck and trapped. There's the 8 of Swords in the upright. Again, they want to try, they're thinking about coming in, just thinking about it. 10 of Cups in reverse, why? They're upset, they're angry, they're miserable, and they're upset about it. Knight of Swords in reverse, they're frustrated that every time they turn around, they're having to protect themselves, they're trying to do something. It's unrelenting, the karma. 5 of Cups in reverse, they're stuck in this sadness with this low vibing Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Fool. They're unable to move forward. Again, the universe is saying they are not coming forward to you. They are not allowed to come forward. They're not allowed to move from their karma. This is a cycle that they will be stuck in for quite a while. Yeah. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope it resonated. Again, I hope this, helps clear things a little bit. Again, I don't know each person's individual story, of course. And, again, what I want to see you guys is really standing in your power, moving forward and enjoying your life and getting away from these very toxic energies. I know some of it's still playing out for you. A lot of you people have told me what's going on, and this is kind of, hashing itself out finally. And I feel that's what's going to be going on here. Again, this may or may not resonate with you. So please keep that in mind. All right. Talk to you guys later.